Hello, my name is J.W. Christensen, and I am absolutely delighted to be able to welcome you to this Georgia Pecan Grower Field Day. We are glad that you could come. We wish that we could be meeting in person, but thanks to our wonderful staff at the Georgia Pecan Grower office, I think that they have put together a program that hopefully will be interesting and very beneficial to you. I hope that you pick up some things and some ideas that you can take back to your operation that will help you manage your situation profitably. I got into the pecan industry about 45 years ago. I've been a part of the nut tree group here in Albany for 38 years, and I've seen a lot of changes, as most of you have. We irrigate differently, we spray differently, we plant differently, we use different products, fertilize differently. And thinking back, it's been 18 years ago since I had the opportunity to introduce a product to all of you that has really been beneficial to the industry. That product is Alast fungicide. And believe it or not, Alast is still here. It's still performing the duty that it was designed to, and that is to keep your pecans clean from scab so that you can market a top quality product at the top of the market. Again, I'm glad that you could make it and be a part of this program. During that time, if there's some questions you have or that you would like to talk with myself, I'll be glad to visit with you anytime that's convenient with you. Feel free to give me a call. Thanks for being here.
Okay, good morning again. As I was putting all this stuff together with Samantha and her team, I came across a word that I thought would really sort of help set the tone for today. And I don't normally read slides, but I'm going to read these first three so that we can make these, sort of set the stage and make these points like we want to make them. Obviously, the word we came across was dynamic. As an adjective, it's characterized by constant change, activity, or progress. And that's what we're attempting to do every day in our industry, is progress. Of a person, I think that describes most all of us in the industry. Positive in attitude and full of energy and new ideas. As a noun, it is what forces us into these changes and these ways of thoughts. A force that stimulates change or progress within a system or process. All right, field day objectives. It's rare that you'll hear me read my own slides, but these are some very important points that we're going to make here, at the risk of being redundant. So, we are here to tell you a story about how we grow pecans for a living and how we attempt to improve our operations each day. We will explain our goals and how we set these goals at high but achievable standards. We will show you that we are doing what we are doing to reach these goals and some successes we've had thus far. As we tell the story, we will show it to you with pictures, charts, and graphs. We invite you to visit these sites we will discuss so you can see things for yourself and come to your own conclusions about how some or all of what we share can benefit you and your pecan orchards and operations. There's a lot to share, and you may not be interested in all of it, so we've broken it up into segments of specific topics. Some of the topics overlap, so we recommend that you take them all in some form or level. Thanks for attending the field day, and we are sorry we can't see you in person, as it is always great to see our friends. Our disclaimer: we are not soil scientists or any other kinds of experts, but make decisions on what we see working for us. We want to be clear that what we present here today is not how we think everyone should grow pecans. This is simply a detailed presentation of how we grow pecans and how we currently view the world in which we operate with all that is available to us today. Everyone and every orchard is different and unique unto itself and its circumstances. Our hope is that what we share here will benefit all who see it in some way, either through perspective or application, or possibly both. We believe that some of our efforts are showing positive results, and that is why we will lay them out here and share them today. We also believe it is important to explain the foundations of our efforts and how they are based in facts of data and observations in the field and in the results. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy what we have to offer.
Since 1998, Avery Crop Insurance Risk Management Specialists have provided personalized service for pecan growers. Insuring over 50% of the pecan acreage in Georgia and over 30% nationwide, Avery is your preferred risk management team.
Okay, jumping right in. This section is more of a perspective section, and we want to illustrate how we are more weighted in our approach to cost per pound versus cost per acre. This first slide is really just a little bit of an illustration of how low input to high input expectations might be managed. Questions you can ask yourself is, where you fall in this perspective is how do your circumstances dictate where you fall. There is no law of nature that says these inputs will produce exactly these results, but it's a pretty good correlation. And as we'll restate throughout this presentation, inputs must be balanced, efficient, and tailored to the circumstances of your orchard. Focus on efficiency. This slide doesn't run the whole gamut of high and low. It's $1,500 to $2,700 per acre. It's a 100-acre orchard example, and really cuts to the heart of what we're trying to accomplish is growing more pounds per acre, even if we have to spend some more money, but really getting focused on bringing our total cost per pound down. Our current best pounds per acre is almost 1,800 pounds per acre. The hurricanes didn't help our cause there, and we believe that 3,000 pounds per acre is possible through new varieties and new practices. So as you'll see later, we're reaching for 3,500 pounds. But if you want to focus on that green line right there, 100 acres, $2,500 per acre, average pounds per acre, 1,800 pounds. You can move yourself across there, but the cost per pound, $1.39. That is where we're trying to go. And if we reach our objectives in the 3,000 pounds per acre, brings the cost down to 90 cents per pound. When I was presenting this to JW for the first time, in the last slide, he said, if you're spending that much more per acre, you're probably growing desirables or some Pawnee or something versus moneymakers, which led to this slide. And that's increasing revenue per acre via price per pound. You grow higher yielding nuts, they're going to bring more money per point and probably more in the China trade. So if you're growing the earlier varieties for gift pack and China market, you're growing larger nuts, then you're probably going to receive more per pound. Examples are Pawnee, Bird, Avalon, Tanner, Treadwell's Inner, desirable. In the China trade, desirable, maybe not that much effect when it's just on a pure per point sheller basis. And I threw Elliott in here because it is early and there seems to be some genuine interest in that particular variety. You can see here $2,500 per acre, 1,800 pounds per acre, $2.40 per pound versus $2. Your revenue per acre increase is significant. And the traditional price spread of Stewart blends versus Pawnee desirables in the last few years when China's been in the trade has been 40 to 60 cents per pound. Revenue calculator by variety. This is a chart we came up with at the last field day just to make some sense out of what different varieties might bring versus other varieties. Now, we're very well aware that not everybody can grow or even wants to grow a bird, morel, or even a desirable. But this is pretty self-explanatory. I like to follow the 320 per point. If you stay in that column, then morels are a 66% kernel are going to bring $2.11 a pound versus a Stewart bringing $1.50 a pound. And then over here on the right side, it's looking at kernels per acre at different point prices, just to give you some basis for expectations.